Hello there and welcome back to me sat here in a top that has definitely shrunk in my dryer. Like, this top used to fit and it's like it's so tight. Either that or I've had one too many. I'm trying to think of something that's actually unhealthy because I actually eat really healthy, but maybe I've just had one too many avocados because they contain a lot of fat. So today we're going to be trying out the brand new TOFFEE Fusion Mega Eyeshadow Palette from UCANBE'S. This is what the palette looks like. It's absolutely divine. It's rich, it's warm, it's autumnal. So today we're going to be trying out the palette. I'm going to be creating some kind of toffee inspired eye look, and I will let you know at the end of the video what I think of the palette. Is the quality good? Is the formula good? Did the shadows blend well? Do I look fabulous? Which is the most important thing ultimately. So I'll let you know what I think of the palette. And sorry, I got distracted by my boobs. I was thinking, is like one of my boobs bigger than the size of my head? I don't know, possibly, but anyway guys, okay, so you know I recently tried out the Taro Milk eyeshadow palette, also by UCANBE'S. Oh my gosh guys, because I know that in the review video, I clearly loved this palette. She is versatile. She is just so beautiful. I'm head over heels in love with, well, I'm not head over heels in love with this palette. I definitely not. But I really like her and I just wanted to bring her on again and say, wow. She's amazing. Okay, so let's swatch the TOFFEE Fusion palette. So I'm going to begin with the metallics first. Oh wow. So these metallics are so pigmented. They're so glowy. They just look absolutely beautiful. They look like melted metal. I absolutely love the shades that we have. We're having cranberry moments. We're having golden moments, amber moments, burnt orange moments. I think that, you know, if you're a fan of warm tones, then there's no way that these metallics could not excite you. I also think that the mattes are equally nice. However, I did notice that they do have quite a dry feel to them. I maybe wish that they were a little bit creamier. However, that does not seem to have got in the way of how they look. They're nicely pigmented. I like the range of shades, although I do feel like there are lots of, not necessarily kind of like repeat shades, but I think that there's lots of shades. Like, this palette could have been half the size. I feel like, you know, it still would have been just as good. I do feel like they've maybe put shades in there that are just so similar to other shades. They become a bit redundant. But overall, I am really, really excited after doing the swatches. They've definitely not disappointed me. Salem, I was just bringing you in to say hi. Do you want to say hi to everybody? Hey. Oh no, she doesn't. She wants to... Ow. I thought she might want to be sociable, but apparently not. So now that we've done the swatches, I am ready to jump into a look. So to begin, oh my gosh, mega palette. I'm not a big fan of these mega palettes, and I know a lot of you guys are not as well. Like, I feel like we all would prefer something a bit smaller. I bet you never thought you'd say that, did you? But I'm actually going to go into this shade here, which is like a yellowy brown. I know that sounds strange, doesn't it? But it's kind of like a yellowy brown. Okay, let's do this. Are you ready, Salem? She said, yeah. She said, I don't give a shit. I'm just focusing on this bird that I can see out the window. I'm just going to pop this in my crease. So I'm using the What's Up Beauty makeup brushes. These are, I think, 100% goat hair. And they are so soft. They're just absolutely brilliant to blend with, which I suppose when you think about it is the sole purpose of a makeup brush. I really love them. Look at this. That's so pigmented and I really like it. Oh, UCANBE'S, you are spoiling us. I thought it was going to be a bit lighter, this shade, to be honest. A lot darker than I expected, but I'm not hating it. But what I am going to do is I'm going to do the other side. Did not expect this level of pigmentation. Okay, so I feel like that was a lot more pigmented than I thought it would be. I was literally just planning on, you know, starting to create the look, but I feel like we now have the look. So I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, oh, a bit nervous and under some stress right now. I'm going to go in with this shade here. So the one we just went in with was that one. So we're going to go in with this one. And I'm going to be focusing this kind of like around the where I blended the other one, because I want it to look a little bit better, honestly. And I wanted to take it up towards my brow. Oh my gosh, I really, really like that. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So, okay, guys, next we are, do you know what? I'm sat here with my legs crossed and I'm kind of leaning forward. I bought this chair from Amazon and it's so uncomfortable. Like, it looks the part. It looks really, really good, which is the sole reason why I've kept her around. But she's so uncomfy. Like, she's just so annoying, but she looks so fancy, so I'll keep her. I think I was kind of cutting off the blood supply to my vagina. So okay, so do you know what actually I want to do next? I want to put, you know, under eye guards on. I want to have quite a clean look. And I've not used like under eye guards in ages because they were pissing me off because they kept falling off. But I've forgotten all about that now because I've not used them in ages. So I'm just going to pop these on. Salem, nobody wants to see your cat butt. I know that this is going to take off most of my makeup, but oh my gosh, she is ready. Okay, so next we're going to go in with this deep chocolate shade. And I'm going to use a relatively small brush and I'm just going to get that right in the outer V of my eyeball. It's not my eyeball, it's my eyelid. That's it, the eyelid. The lid of the eye. I don't think I got the placement of this quite right. No, I didn't. I did not. Do you know what? This is annoying because it's stuck really well, like everywhere apart from there, which is the place I really need it to be stuck. Annoying. You know what? I'm very intrigued to go in with this shade here, which is, it's more of like a browny grey. So I'm going to just go into it because that's what we're here for. So I'm just going to pop this just right here on the outer V. And you know what I said earlier about the fact that, yeah, I mean, I still do agree with myself that the palette could be half the size and I feel like you could still like cover all the shades, but I am noticing that there are subtle shades between like, you know, say two shades that look quite similar. Well, maybe one is more grey undertone, one is more kind of warm undertoned. Okay, so next we're going to go in with a lighter shade just to work around the edges of the darker brown shadow, because again I want to make it look better. So I think I'm going to go in with this light kind of tan kind of shade. So I don't actually know how much this palette costs yet, because UCANBE'S have not yet told me, but if I had to guess a price based on other palettes that UCANBE'S sell, I would say this would be about $18. So far, after having used a handful of the shades and after being so impressed, I would happily pay like £25 for this palette because you've got so many shades. The quality is immense. Like, this is so good. UCANBE'S are killing it. Oh, I've definitely just ripped off all my makeup, haven't I? Like, I definitely have, because I can see it all. Oh no, let me see the damage. Oh, it's so bad. It's so fucking shit. Oh my gosh, like, well, what is the point of those under eye sticky things then? Like, what is the actual point? Because, like, why would you bother putting them on if you hadn't put your base on yet? You just wouldn't. You're only going to put them on because you don't want fallout on your under eye. Do you know what? I've not even taken a moment to look at how beautiful my eyes look. Oh, they look so good. And you know what? I can fix my under eyes, but still, I mean, really. Anyway, my eyes look fan-fucking-tastic, so I don't really care. How can I be upset when my eyes look this good? On the under eye, I'm going to use a mix of this shadow, which we used for a lot of on the upper eye, and this one here. I've got dry hands, so I'm just like licking them. Do you do that? So to go with my Mega Boobs and Mega Eyeshadow palette, I also have my Mega water bottle. I just like everything to be mega in my life. Okay, so I am really happy with the under eye, but next we're going to move on to the metallics, and because we've got this whole kind of beautiful warm autumnal chocolate brown with a pop of amber look going on, I really want to kind of keep that theme going with the lid. So I'm thinking like gold amber. This is a beautiful kind of orange as well. Oh my gosh, the choices are endless. I keep getting brought to this one. I think we're going to go in with that one. Look at that. Oh my gosh. So guys, I did just wet my finger a little bit. I did. Oh, guys, this is gorgeous. Can you see? Okay, so I'm just using a brush just to build this up a bit more. I mean, wow. This is UCANBE'S at their finest. This is just absolutely mind-blowingly gorgeous. In the inner corner, I want to have a kind of golden pop. We're going with this one. This one has been looking at me. It's just been staring at me saying, Anwen, please don't forget about me. Use me at some point. Ah, again, equally gorgeous. If I did not have this palette, I would be buying this palette. I mean, it's a sensational, like sensational. And I know that I say that a lot, and there's loads of eyeshadow palettes that I love, but this one is probably the best eyeshadow palette that I've tried in even the past 12 months, to be honest. Like, I love the Taro Milk one, but this is on another level. By the way, if you can hear what sounds like me trumping, I can assure you I am not trumping. I've just got a very squeaky chair. That is not me trumping, that's my chair. Or is it? Who knows? No, I don't think anyone could possibly trump that much. Maybe my boys, actually. They can trump up a storm. I am the one and only. Gorgeous. Okay, right, so guys, this is the look. I mean, look at it. Ugh, it's so beautiful. Okay, anyway, guys, right, so I want to go in with like some kind of, I was going to do black. Should I do black? No, I'm not going to do black. No, black is boring, and I'm not doing it. Okay, so we're going to use one of the Susekiki Fabulous Colourful Eyeliners on the eyeline. So I'm going to use this brownie one. I think it will just really complement the look. These eyeliners are so good. Like, so creamy, so smooth, so pigmented. I love them. Oh, the whites of my eyes look very white. Wow, they look so white. Whoa, I don't know if it's just like all of this makeup that I've got on making them look white, but they look so white. Oh my gosh, I'm impressed with that. What have I been doing to make them so white? I don't know, I love it. Look, do they look white to you? Or is that just me? I don't know. Anyway, I love them. Okay, so this is quite subtle. So I've applied it on this side, but not yet on this side. So I don't know if you can even see a difference. Like, was it worth it? Or are you just so distracted by how white my eyeballs are? I wouldn't blame you if you are. I can definitely see it going on. I just don't think it's that apparent, like, once it's on. Or maybe it's just quite subtle. Anyway, I love it. So, okay, now that we've finished the eye look, I'm going to do my mascara, do everything else, and I'll be back to give you my final thoughts. Okay, so I've finished the look. I just did my mascara, blush. Oh, I did a jump. Oh my gosh, that was me that time. Oh my gosh, guys, I think it's clear to see. I am so happy with this palette. I'm so impressed by this palette. I think it's absolutely phenomenal. I'll be very interested to see how much it's going to be retailing for, but I would be happy paying 25 Great British English pounds. Great, that makes no sense, does it? So, you know, at the beginning of the video, I was definitely a little bit kind of curious as to whether, like, we needed all of these shades, but like all of the ones I tried were uniquely different. They, like, Honeys will probably say, oh no, they're exactly the same. Like, he'd probably look at this palette and he'd say there's just like 2 shades in that palette, because he can't tell. He does not have a makeup eye. Do you know what I mean? He's not very like colour colour expert. He's not a colour expert, neither am I, but that's beside the point. I do think that every single shadow that I tried was uniquely different. I don't typically love large palettes, but this one I could forgive. Like, I could fall in love with this one. Anyway guys, that's it from me today. I really hope that you've enjoyed the video and enjoyed the eye look. So I feel extremely glamorous right now, and I'm just gonna go and watch something downstairs in my house. At least I'll be looking fabulous though when watching it. So anyway guys, I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.